90.
खंगहंजबा लमजिंगबा हॉस्पिटल एंड मेडिकल रिसर्च इंस्टीट्यूट प्राइवेट लिमिटेड ना हौजिक ओइरिबा खुदोंचादबा कया असगी येंगलगा मियाम गिदमक हॉस्पिटल असगी मैटरनिटी वार्ड पुंग कुनमरी हांगदुना मियाम गी थौगल तौजरगनी अदुमकपु हॉस्पिटल असगी अटोपा डिपार्टमेंट
First, the top news headlines. Lockdown 3 begins from today with more relaxations, some curbs. India's COVID-19 cases cross 42,000 mark. Death toll goes up to 1,373. Tripura under strict COVID-19 radar after 12 BSF Jawans test positive for COVID-19. And police battling against all odds to ensure people follow lockdown norms. A very good evening. Welcome to Times of Manipur Television News at 6:30. I'm Loving Rimai with the news in detail. The extended COVID-19 lockdown announced by the centre comes into force today. The 40-day nationwide lockdown has been extended by 2 weeks until May 17, but some relaxations are allowed. These relaxations will come into force from today. Travel by air, rail and metro and interstate movement of people by road remains banned all over the country. Schools, hotels, restaurants, bars, shopping malls, cinemas and places of worship are also shut nationally. However, there will be no restriction on movement of goods between states or on the manufacturing and distribution of essential items. All the metro cities, including Delhi, Mumbai, Bengaluru, have been designated as red zones where most curbs remain in place. The classification is made based on number of active coronavirus cases and the increase in the rate of cases. The orange zones and all the activities allowed in red zones are permitted. In addition, taxis are allowed provided they are carrying only 2 passengers, as in travel between districts for permitted activities. Areas designated as green zones or places that have not seen any incidents of COVID-19 in 21 days are allowed to resume all activities except those prohibited nationally. In Manipur, all markets, including Pauna Bazaar and Thangal Bazaar, have been reopened to the public from today. However, 3 Imam markets, Temporary Market and Nagamapal Ngari Gali are not allowed to open. India's tally of the coronavirus disease COVID-19 stood at 42,553 on Monday morning as 2,553 new infections and 72 deaths are recorded in the last 24 hours according to the Union Health Ministry. There are 29,453 active cases, 11,706 people who have been cured and 1,373 patients died so far, the Union Health Ministry's COVID-19 dashboard showed at 8 a.m., said a media report. India's tally of COVID-19 had crossed the 40,000 mark on Sunday, 11 days after the cases had breached the 20,000 mark. The cases had crossed the 30,000 mark on April 29, while 15,000 mark was breached on April 19. It had taken 7 days for the cases to cross the 20,000 mark from 10,000. The center had stressed that the country is on the right path in controlling the infections and that the spread of SARS-CoV-2, the virus that causes COVID-19, is slowing down. Globally, more than 3.5 million people have contracted the coronavirus disease and 247,431 have died. After detecting 12 more new coronavirus positive cases last night, a total of 14 active coronavirus positive patients are under treatment in Tripura as of today. All the 14 patients are from BSF 138 Battalion. On Sunday, 12 more persons from 138 BSF unit deployed at Ambassa were found COVID-19 positive. On Saturday, last 2 BSF personnel were tested positive in the same BSF unit deployed at Ambassa of Dhalai district. Meanwhile, the BSF camps at Durgapur and Korena at Gandachara has been declared as epicenter for COVID-19 from today, a report said. With Lockdown 3 coming into force from today, markets witnessed buying and selling activities except 3 Imam markets, Nagamapal and Ngari Gali in Khwaeramban. Following the relaxation from 6 a.m. to 4 p.m., people started venturing out of house to stock up commodities. Police are battling against all odds to ensure people follow lockdown rules. Times of Manipur Television brings you an exclusive report.
Subsequent upon categorization of Manipur as a green zone, the state government has further relaxed the countrywide COVID-19 lockdown in the state with effect from today for a period of 2 weeks, except for major markets such as 3 Khwaeramban markets, Temporary Market, Nagamapal and Ngari Gali in the Imphal city. People thronged the shops at Pauna Bazaar, Thangal Bazaar, Lamlong Bazaar, Khurai and MG Avenue to buy goods. The police faced a tough situation in the bid to control the large number of people who were gathering in unruly way.
Saigi matam yam tian ma matam da morning kaithian oina tawre ba huikse saigi gari changba yada baje sina khoi gi posita ju yam handa banina family gi problem di problem ngakta ni hai tare ni customer ma leiraga di anu changai jingje masana khangna dum moi gi distance to ngangna lepaga saigi mi je pot leiba luar kanda masana khangna adum changi.
However, the big question is whether the crowds are in fact following the proper government guidelines like physical distancing and wearing face masks to plug the coronavirus pandemic.
Sumana distance ngakna chatna di kanam ta ni ngamde ngasagi lai su haiba ngakta di natie do aduna mi marakta di pulhan ningde adu khara khara di thamna leinaraga wakhal tan pol leibagi haroga di sumana komthokuse yam nungai.
With certain relaxation on the lockdown because of COVID-19, most shops and business establishments in and around Imphal city are seen open, except in Khwaeramban Kaithels, Nagamapal and Ngari Gali. People are seen coming out of their homes, on roads and gathered in large numbers in marketplaces. But how far the people are obeying the rules and regulations and the safety measures to prevent from the deadly COVID-19 remains a big question. With camera person Loyang Amba, this is Onal Samandram reporting for Times of Manipur, Imphal.
Let's take a very short break. Stay tuned for more updates.
Khanghanjaba, Lamjingba Hospital and Medical Research Institute Private Limited na hauzik oiriba khudong chadaba kaya asigi yenglaga miyam gi damak hospital asigi maternity ward pung kunmari hangduna miyam gi thogal tawjaragani adumakpu hospital asigi atopa department singdi service lepchagani hospital asida lakchingai mamangda makhada pijariba contact number asida han appointment lobiyu amadi patient ka miyoi amadagi hena loina biraktanaba khanganjari ba Lamjingba Hospital and Medical Research Institute Private Limited, RIMS Southgate, Kombirei Kaitel. Contact number 8258967890.
Welcome back. Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee MPCC Senior Vice President T. Mangi Babu today urged the state government to bear all expenses of the people who have returned to Imphal from Assam's Guwahati. Addressing journalists at the Congress Bhavan in Imphal, Mangi Babu also urged the government to continue extending relief materials to the public. MPCC Vice President K.H. Ratan Kumar, General Secretary Punam Rani Wangkem and other party leaders were also present. Mangi Babu said that the state government has added extra burden to the stranded Manipuris by charging them money for bringing them back home. He also appealed to the government to maintain transparency in implementing PMGKY.
Mapanda leiriba stranded tongno leil mayam singse mokhoigi mongkhoidi yaujaba paisa punam adudi loni exhaust to loi khre ado jumda gi ju thabam khangdabi bank thingjang hiba coaching hiba leiba mayam singse paisa ja thabam khangdadna mapanda leiriba mayam singadu dagi mayam na kharga pirakpa mayam na sadra hingda leiriba matamdu da amuka masa masana asigumba kanu mayam singa se khorsa mayam singa masana muka to holladi adu orgadi praja singdu da puthokpagi puthokpirakpagi budi nungai habu praja singdu da awaba burden na namjan bi sigumba waraba matam sida yaba makai praja singi kanu sing sigi gamen masigi biar kanu punamak se expenditure punamak se khorsa punamak se masiga men puthokpiu habase masini khoina thamjari basi
Pradhan of 3/9 Lamjau Tongba Gram Panchayat under Imphal West, Ilangbam Ongbi Sushila Devi and her husband, Ilangbam Thoiba Singh, retired Deputy Secretary, Manipur Legislative Assembly, donated their 1 month's pension of Rs 65,000 towards Chief Minister's COVID-19 Relief Fund today. Manipur police have detained a total of 24,436 individuals and seized 17,351 vehicles for violating lockdown norms and curfew in the last 40 days. The police have also collected an amount of Rs 23,04,690 as fine during the lockdown period from March 25 to May 3. Among all the districts, Taubal District Police have detained maximum number of lockdown violators and seized maximum number of vehicles. In pursuance of its effort to provide moral and emotional support to the frontline COVID-19 workers, International Society for Krishna Consciousness, ISKCON, Imphal distributed 1,000 food packets to police personnel stationed at Khongjom, Kakching, Wabagai, Mayai Lambi, Wangoi, Samuro, Hyangthang, Koirengay, Langmeidong, Wangu, Kumbi, Bishnupur and Moirang today. Face masks and food packets were also provided to villagers in Tobu and Mayang Imphal. Manipuri Students Federation MSF in association with Development Association Kwakaitel and PYDA Club Sagolban handed out 2 kgs of rice each to the poor and needy people amid the lockdown and curfew. Manipur unit of Shiv Sena distributed rice and other edible items to people today at the premises of Apunba Tengbang Marup ATM located at Uripok Panchayat Maning, Laikurembe. At the occasion, Party President M. Tombi called upon the authority to punish all individuals who are trying to hike prices of essential commodities amid the ongoing crisis. Under the supervision of Imphal Municipal Council Ward Number 20, Corporator L. Tombi, volunteers of 17 local clubs and IMC staffs carried out sanitization program by spraying disinfectant at the premises of Wangkai High School today. The government has designated this school as a quarantine center for Yaskul constituency. El Tombi appreciated all individuals who took part in the program.
Koi nomit kharani asida kaithen phami si ayuki nongdangi moi gi kalaptra trade ki representative singsina nomit kayani matam kai thokpidana moi mateng panga abani sugumba isa isu mayam pukchen jawba singsina ngasi lubanan bagi dai ta lobidana ana ek lakadaba mayam dagi sit sengdana akhoi nalhal lohan bagi thabak tawribasi moi punam makpuso aina thagatsari.
Sina Institute of Medical Sciences, SIMS, today for the 5th time conducted a free medical camp at the Mayang Imphal Irong Makha Lekai Community Hall in Taubal District. The medical camp was held in collaboration with Homemakers Club Irong Makha Lekai. Over 150 individuals were given free medical treatment besides providing medicines free of cost during the camp. Talking to reporters, SIMS Managing Director Dr. S. Kumar said that the free medical camp was organized to support the government in its effort to combat the deadly COVID-19 pandemic. He said SIMS will organize free medical camps in other parts of the state too. Managing Director of A-Team Marketing and Sultana Collection also distributed food items to people during the camp.
Manipuri government da koina karamba mating pangba age hai matam da koina shumba medical ge through da koina Manipur government da mating pangba se koina pamba da gi Sina Institute of Medical Sciences ki khoi committee na khala khanara matung da Manipur ga bahong khudi ma khoi kemasi pangthok se haina kanda aduga Manipur government da su koina mating pangba ya ba se si oina pangjarage haina kana koina sigi kemasi mafam jabani.
Bank of Baroda Changangai branch today handed out 5 kgs of rice each to 60 marginalized families. Talking to reporters, Senior Branch Manager T2 Boy said that the aid was extended to the families considering the unfortunate situation caused by the ongoing lockdown.
Head office na power pirakpa aduna ekhoina poorest of the poor khangat laga ekhoigi leikai gi manungda ekhoina operation area gi kamong ne jagangai ne aduga awangjiri malom asina kon basing sida sei gp gi jingba sing sida ekhoina poorest of the poor khangat laga khara mating oina bahaina cheng kg manga yen bibani.
In view of the COVID-19 lockdown and fasting month of Ramadan, Dongbram Construction and Marketing Private Limited, led by its Managing Director Chengkai Dongbram, today handed out food items to people belonging to different ethnic groups at Hatta New Chakon Awang Lekai in Imphal. Under the guidance of BJP Kishan Morcha President and party's medical cell convener Dr. Katrimayum Kala, Secretary of Kartik and Lyric Foundation, Bimol Katrimayum, in association with Youth Golden Club, Wycombe, handed out daily essential commodities to around 200 households today. Kurai Social Youth Club, KSYC, Kurai Sajor Putiba Lekai, Imphal distributed food items to residents of Chadong Village West and New Side. The aid has been extended to ease the hardship of the people in Hills during the ongoing lockdown, the club said. The people in Hills, as a token of appreciation, gave vegetables to the club representatives as per a press release from KSYC. Concerned Citizens Forum, Chakpikarong Bloc has expressed sincere gratitude to the government of Manipur for supplying essential commodities besides addressing various issues and problems during the prolonged national lockdown during COVID-19 pandemic. Through a release, the forum thanked the Subdivisional Officer Chakpikarong and his staff officer in charge of Chakpikarong Police Station, subordinate staff and the medical team under Medical Officer of Community Health Center, Chakpikarong, for rendering selfless and dedicated service to the people of the subdivision. Stranded migrant workers have urged the Manipur government to make arrangement to send them back to the native states. These daily wage earners who have been hit the hardest by the lockdown are running out of money as their livelihood has fully or partially been affected by the lockdown. Even though the state government is providing rice to everyone under Prime Minister Garib Kalyan Anna Yojana, there have been claims that many of these workers have not got the benefit. They appealed the government to look into the matter. After they were suspended on account of absenteeism and dereliction of duty, 3 specialist doctors of Moreh Hospital have defied the government order as they have failed to report at the hospital. Deputy Secretary Health and Family Welfare Soimin Lian Lengen on April 30 last issued the suspension order of Dr. P.H. Angkong Rongmei, Specialist Surgery, Dr. T.H. Bharat Singh, Specialist Biochemistry, and Dr. N. Upen Singh, Specialist Anesthesiology. The order remained that during the period of their suspension, the doctors shall not leave the headquarters without obtaining permission from the government. Further, DDO Moreh Hospital and Sub-Treasury Officer Moreh shall stop payment of their salary and allowance until they report at Moreh Hospital. It may be mentioned that the 3 doctors were found absent when State Health Minister L. Jayanta Kumar visited Moreh Hospital recently. Another short break, stay tuned. Pradhan of Tekcham Gram Panchayat under Thobal District, Langpok Lakpam Iboyaima, in association with 12 members of the Panchayat, continued to distribute relief materials to Tekcham households after the extension of lockdown. Pradhan Iboyaima said that he, along with the members of the Gram Panchayat, brought the relief materials from their own pocket money. Changamdabi Gram Panchayat Ward No. 4 Local Development Committee organized a public meeting on wage for laborers under Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act MGNREGA at residents of Kadi Part 4 village under Tamai subdivision in Tangmenglong district handed out fresh vegetables to Kanglatongbi village authority, which were later distributed to around 200 families in Kanglatongbi area. The village authority of Kanglatongbi appreciated the residents of Kadi Part 4 village for the noble gesture. Nambol Poijing Veterinary Dispensary and Poijing Awang Youth Club jointly kicked off an animal vaccination program at Poijing under Nambol yesterday. The program is held under the supervision of Joint Director of Veterinary and Animal Husbandry, Imphal West. On the first day, 50 dogs, 8 cats and 70 cows were vaccinated. The vaccination was done through house-to-house visit. A team of Indian Red Cross Society Juribam, led by its General Secretary H. Rajan Kumar Singh, for the second time today distributed face masks to women vendors at Juri Market. The team also sensitized the women vendors on social distancing rules to be maintained during the COVID-19 lockdown.
Social distancing hand gloves mask COVID-19 coronavirus social distancing.
Under the supervision of Manipuri Merchant Association, essential commodities were distributed to residents of Chapro, Chingya Lekai, Kunau, Len Lekai, Kuman and Takil Lekai under Assam's Kashar district today. Congress Interim President Sonia Gandhi today announced that the Congress would pay the train fare for migrants heading home amid the lockdown. The Indian National Congress has taken a decision that every Pradesh Congress committee shall bear the cost for the rail travel of every needy worker and migrant laborer and shall take necessary steps in this regard. According to a media report, this will be the Indian National Congress's humble contribution in service of our compatriots and to stand shoulder to shoulder in solidarity with them, Sonia Gandhi said. Hours after Sonia Gandhi's announcement, Maharashtra's Shiv Sena NCP Congress government said it would pay the fare for those returning to the state by special trains, the media report inserted. In the light of increasing cases of COVID-19 spread in the country's overcrowded prisons, the Ministry of Home Affairs issued fresh guidelines for detained, convicted and under trials. According to a media report, the government has ordered that all the meeting between the prisoners and their family members be stopped until the pandemic is controlled, and instead video calls and phone calls will be allowed. The prisons have also been asked to stop all group activities of the inmates, bearing crucial ones with social distancing measures. It also asked all the state's chief secretaries and prison heads to earmark a separate building as a holding area for those detainees who might have held a history of foreign travel or exposure to COVID-19 patients. The MHA decided to issue detailed guidelines for prisons after close to 24 cases of infections were reported at Indore jail in Madhya Pradesh, the media report said. Before we end the bulletin, the top news headlines once again. Lockdown 3 begins from today with more relaxations, some curbs. India's COVID-19 cases crossed 42,000 mark, death toll goes up to 1,373. Tripura under strict COVID-19 radar after 12 BSF Jawans test positive for COVID-19. And police battling against all odds to ensure people follow lockdown norms. That's the end of the bulletin for the news at 6:30. Thank you for watching.